What's up, players? As most of you know, I'm no longer playing Marvel Strike Force, and for the most part, I won't be covering that game anymore. But I'm still going to be doing some interviews, and I've got a lot of interesting content in the works coming to the channel, like helping people with their stream. I'll be doing some live stream of some other games, and hopefully I'll be live streaming right here on YouTube. So be sure to stay tuned. If you like my personality, there's a lot more of that to come. I just won't be doing it in the form of Marvel Strike Force anymore. Stop. Just stop. I've seen the dance moves too many times. Can we just go back to the simple text, please? We'll fix this later. Thank you. What's up, MSFers? I forgot I had the Britain flag in the background here. I missed y'all, so I came back to chat and do my dailies and see what's going on in MSF land. I didn't get a chance to watch my full flood of YouTube videos, so I'm not 100% on what to do for events, although I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as usual. We're gonna keep it positive and then chat about whatever you guys want to chat about. I got a little bit of time to stream, so I'm doing it. That's the gist of it. Today's stream will not be going up on YouTube, so we're listening to some good music. Yeah, like not a whole lot planned. Just gonna kick it with the homies today. What's up, Flint? Turn to the dark side, did you? I'm sorry to hear about that. If anything, I'm spending less and less on the game. Trying to stay away from that sunken cost fallacy or whatever that thing is, right? You know, just in case. What's up, Daddy Rorix? What's up, Rolf Kieran? What's up, Lucky Chief? Oh yeah, thanks, Lucky Chief. I was watching Bluey last night. Well, I watch Bluey every night now. I watched one of the best episodes of Bluey last night. It was called Teasing. And the kids are like, they get in trouble for teasing each other, and the mom's like, you shouldn't do that. And they're like, but Dad does it all the time. And Bandit's like, I don't tease. And then they go into all the different things the dad teases them about. It was so funny. That guy's a pro father, man. I'm taking notes watching that show. Alright, I guess let's get into it, shall we? What do you say? Alright, so here's my roster. This is what I'm working on. I'm trying to bring up the rest of my Spider Society into Dark Dimension 7. You mean Scopely hasn't encouraged me to spend with all their sweet offers? No, Daddy Rorix. Scopely has actually made me feel worse about spending on their game. And it's pretty simple. I'm that slice of the pie that's really getting no value right now. I'm waiting for Battle World to come, and I keep hearing about delays. There's no new content for me. I'm a light spender, buying a pass now and again. Very rarely do I purchase character releases unless they are exciting characters that I'm interested in. And when I found out that I had to purchase these characters, it made me say no way. No way. I'm not going to contribute my money to this idea. You're not giving me the things I need as an endgame player, so I'm not going to do it. So I won't be getting Captain Britain, which means I won't be excelling at Crucible, which is fine, because right now I don't have a lot of free time, and Marvel Strike Force is somewhat of a chore. And so rather than buckling down and trying my hardest to learn what the counters for the Illuminati are going to be, I am sacking and just losing in Crucible and just tanking like crazy. Every round I just pick the lowest 5 characters on my roster, go in and hit auto, just so I get 6 attacks in case there's an event running for Crucible attacks. I don't even know. And so I'm tanking in Crucible, which will probably put me down to an area where nobody else has Captain Britain either, right? So when I do start playing, like fully engaging again, it'll be a little bit more fun. If you're a big spender, then that release is fine and you're happy about it, right? If you're a new player, then you're happy with Marvel Strike Force. There's lots to do and you're excelling really fast. But if you're an end game low spender like myself, it's not a fun place to be right now. And so I'm basically just in maintenance mode on my account. I'm doing the things my alliance needs me to do, and that's it. I check in the morning, at lunch, and before I go to bed, and I don't really pay hardly any attention to Marvel Strike Force. I am going to start making content again. In fact, I'm going to be putting together a video today. I'm no longer going to be doing the recap, at least for the time being, and instead I'm switching myself over to a weekly, one video a week format where I put a lot of work into one video instead of a whole bunch of short videos. Because that recap video in the morning takes me just under 2 hours every morning to do. So rather than do that, I'm gonna spend like 6 hours on a day like today and put out a video hopefully tonight, and it'll be a weekly kind of recap video that'll be closer to like 12 minutes long. I'm hoping to get some interviews in it. I'm hoping to cover a wide variety of things, put in timestamps, keep all the quick information that you need to know front loaded, but have timestamps for all the different segments of it. I'd like to build some scenes where they look kind of cool, where you like, what is it? It's like the rundown, or maybe it's, there was a sports show where they had a little bar on the side, and as they went through the topics, it moved down so you could see what topic they were on. I want to put something like that in there. And then I want to be interviewing people who play other games as well. Toward the end of the video, I want to do an interview with somebody else each week and find out what's going on in their game. All right. I got the stupid 95 time heist. 622 days free to play gone. I'm not mad about it. Someone donated me the money. Nice. I don't see a 7-star Shuri. You poor, bro. That's it. I am poor. I am 100%, no joke. I'm a poor now. Are you going to ESPN, the CC tournament again? Yes, Royalty. In fact, as of right now, it looks like it will be me, Juicy, Rolf Kieran, and Nemesis in the booth doing the CC tournament. So that should be really fun. That's another thing I got to work on today, is building up those scenes. At least they haven't improved the CC rewards to make it much of a miss. I don't even know, hiding from real life. I barely look at rewards. I never really looked at rewards anymore. I played the game because I enjoyed playing the game. The rewards just happened for me doing all of the things anyway, right? I never really focused my attention on one game mode or another for those rewards. But if you say that I'm not missing out on anything, then yay me. I'm a biggish spender. I'm not happy, especially with the pop-up awakened offers. I heard that they like sort of fixed that. Royalty, didn't they like circle around where if you bought 2 Shuri offers, you got them? But some people were saying like you got screwed if you bought one of the big offers or something. I don't know. I got to go through and watch those videos tonight. Sounds cool, but we'll certainly miss the daily updates. I'll have an update section, Mitsuka. I'll still be pointing out towards other videos, but it'll be over the course of the week. So you're right, it won't be daily highlights of everything that's going on, but instead it'll be more of a bigger overview. But I want to add in other stuff, my own opinions. I want to have an interview with somebody in Marvel Strike Force about the state of the game, but like a quick, like 3 or 4 questions and out, not like a whole video with them. And then I want to do another interview with somebody else who's playing a different game, content creators from outside of Marvel Strike Force. I've already got my eye on somebody, and I'm pretty sure he'll come do it, hopefully tonight. PTI, to stick with the ESPN theme. What's PTI? I don't know the acronym there. Lucky Chief. Even as a free-to-play mid-game player, there is little to work myself up for the Lisa or Horse with Scourges. There was plenty to have fun working towards. Really? For mid-game players? Huh. Straight to the gulag. Hello, everyone. The boredom is real. For the first time, I forgot to collect the free claim. OMG, I'm so bored with the game. 100% Astrides. 100%. Benny got screwed unless they changed something. Oh. What's up, Hillary Ann? I bought one $100 offer, so yes, I fell in the screwed section, not buying a second, especially after watching Benny Westside's story on the issue. I'll have to check out that video, Royalty. Did he make a video on it? Or was he live streaming? I'll need to look into that. Like, these are things I want to cover. Maybe I should see if Benny wants to do an interview with me and talk about the Shuri thing. That seems to be the hot subject, right? Hillary Ann, I'm doing pretty good. It's a video, okay. You're so bored you've been blitzing 8 times a day? Ouch. The name of the show you were thinking of is Pardon the Interruption, PTI, with the scrolling topics on the side. Really? That doesn't sound right to me, but you're right. I mean, it was a scrolling topics on the side, but I don't remember it being PTI or Pardon the Interruption. I could have swore it was something else. I bet Benny was super pissed. You spend $100 like everybody else to buy those offers and you don't get it? How can they be so stupid to screw over someone who's willing to drop 100 on a character release, and you're gonna screw those people over? What are they thinking? Just look at whatever combination of offers gets you the Shuri unlock and give it to those people. Any combination. In fact, they should have just made it, even if you pulled orbs and got a 180 drop or whatever on a Shuri and unlocked her that way. Just whoever unlocked Shuri gets those awakened abilities is what they should have done. They should have tried being generous. But they don't know how to spell that word, let alone what it even means. Yeah. So it has been a little bit of a trying time in real life. We've had now 2 deaths in the family. My mother's husband passed away from cancer. He had been fighting that for a very long time. And he finally moved on. And my wife's uncle passed away. He had some neurological conditions that he had been battling for the last decade. Fortunately, this last year, he had very good health and got to spend a lot of quality time with his family. And then it went quickly. He was always afraid that he'd end up in a hospital for a long time, but he passed very quickly. And so my wife is going to be heading back to Oregon for the funeral, and I will be staying here by myself, and so that will give me a week to work on content without having to run in and check on the kids and everything. And then my mother will be moving in with me next month and coming to live with me. And so since she's going to be living here, I have free daycare, and so I am going to be looking for a new job, and I don't know how my schedule is going to change, so I'm not trying to like lock in a stream schedule or anything because I don't know what job I'm going to have, what those hours are going to look like. So that's why I've been kind of absent from stream, along with Marvel Strike Force isn't enticing me to come back and play it right now. So that's kind of what's been going on. Thank you, Flynn. I appreciate that. They've been doing this for a while. They need offers with distinct rewards in them if you need all the rewards. No one really got screwed. There are people that impulsively made poor choices. There was information out prior to purchasing any of the offers that there would be other offers on your next return to the store. The $125 offer was the best value. The $50 was a cheap unlock. The $100 offer was obviously the worst. Didn't even get you the 5-star you needed. Zero, there's information that you're not aware of that Benny was aware of. I think that's part of the reason why Benny's so upset. My condolences to you and the family. Everything really sucks. Yeah, it's always bad losing people. I don't know what to say. I wasn't extraordinarily close to either of them. In fact, I had a pretty poor relationship with my mother's husband. That's part of the reason why I had such a poor relationship with my mother, in fact. But that's a whole nother story. I've cored up to 130 shards of her. Still don't know if I'll get to 5 stars. I've been opening some cores for her too, and I've only been getting 6 and 8s. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Thanks, Daddy Works. So yeah, with a new job on the horizon, all that stuff, things are kind of in flux. So that's why I haven't been around, and the game hasn't been that exciting for a person in my sector. So I've just kind of been in maintenance mode, taking care of things. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm desperately hanging in there to see if Battle World will save the day, and then when my schedule becomes locked in on a regular schedule, I'll figure out when I'm gonna start streaming, and I'll start streaming on a regular schedule. But right now, I'm trying to move furniture in the house, put both boys into one room to make room for my mother. We've got 2 elderly cats that are constantly having issues every single day, multiple times a day. I'm having to clean up after them because they're like 17 years old. And I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't want to fight the chore that is Marvel Strike Force right now. If they're not going to earn my time and my money, I'm not going to give it to them. Thank you, Devil's Fan. There are some difficult economic times for a lot of folks. Right, Trevor Panagi? I would not to get too political, but I was watching the debate, and I had just come home from the grocery store, and I was thinking to myself, I just paid $4 for a gallon of milk, and these fucking assholes are arguing over their golf game. Neither one of them deserve that office. I was so fucking pissed watching the debate. How the fuck did we get here? That was terrible. Oh, that upset me so much. I was so upset over that. I turned it off after that. Couldn't stand it. Anyway, we won't go down the debate road. We won't go there. I don't even want to talk about that. But just to say, I was disappointed in both candidates for sure. All right, let's find out what we're doing here. I wonder if that can save the day. I don't think so. Well, they've been delaying it so much. If they don't stick the landing, I might be out, guys. If they don't stick the landing on Battle World, I might be out for reals. Because you delay something this long to get it right, and you still can't get it right. I wait around for you, and while I'm waiting, you insult me with the changes to their pay structure. To a player who has, on average, paid $120 a month for this game for 6 years, right? And that's the people you're pissing off with your new pay structure? I'm just really disappointed with Boundless. So if they don't stick the landing, I might just call it quits, because it's just a chore for me right now. Run 7 for President 2025. See, here's the thing, Devil's Fan. If you're smart enough to secure the title of President of America of the United States, you're also smart enough to know that you don't want the job. That's kind of the paradox of presidency. Hawk Tua for president. There you go. Get that girl a microphone. Let's hear some more of what she has to say. Probably a mass exodus if they screw it up. I would think so. Daddy Works there. I was just talking to yet again another content creator who is contemplating quitting Marvel Strike Force. Yet another one. There are several in the wings who are like me, waiting to see what happens with Battle World, and they're thinking they can't wait any longer, and they want to quit. Just quit altogether. Hey, have you only spent $10,000 on a mobile game? What do you expect from Scopely? I know, right? I'm willing to entertain just shutting down the presidency for 10 years or so. We need a break. Yeah. I think the office of presidency is pretty well destroyed. It doesn't seem like there's any rules that they need to be held to. used to be a system of checks and balances between the three branches of government, and the attorneys have found loopholes for everything, it feels like to me. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to politics anymore. In fact, the debates were the last time I paid any attention to politics was when Biden and Trump ran against each other, and Trump was running for his second term. That was the last time I paid attention to it. And I got a little ways into that campaign cycle, and I said I couldn't take it. The polarization on social media, the negativity, the mudslinging. And so I came back around to see if they would talk about actual policy, actual things that mattered, and I turned it on, and of course, I don't even know why I thought they might, but of course it was just a mudslinging contest as usual, and it was disgusting. It was embarrassing. As an American, it's very embarrassing to see that. A debate streamer? No. If Battle World is a fail, this game will end. No, Flint, the game won't end. That's the problem. What they'll do is they'll switch to what they've been doing, which is grabbing new players and selling them accelerated packages toward the end game to feel like they're being competitive and move them into spending brackets as quickly as they can. And instead, and this is kind of already happening right now, right? Instead of holding on to long-term spenders, they'll focus on grabbing new spenders and cycling them through on a shorter rotation. They'll focus on marketing and selling the game to newer players, and they'll just shrink the lifespan of their player base and have a higher turnover rate, which is what we're already in. We see new players moving in. We see the time heist offers that were altered to drastically get players engaged and move them up to the end game as rapidly as possible. They want end game players to feel like there's a big population of players to try and keep them, but they're not providing the things that those players need, because the things that endgame players want take a lot of input. They take a lot of resources at Scopely. Scopely can just alter pricing and spend some money on a marketing team and get new players and make money as they progress upward. But to keep endgame long-term players satisfied, they need to actually build new and functioning components to their game. This is where Scopely fails. Scopely cannot introduce new things into this game without it being broken, bugged, or just completely missing the point of what their players want. They've been that way, and they've been apparently getting worse at it too. At least from my perspective. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're overall, like in the past 2 years, have they been introducing things that you enjoy and are working and are functioning for you? Let Scopely run the country. They can charge our allies for new equipment. National deficit solved. Every big event and release was going to end the game. It won't end. It'll just become smaller player base, expected to pay more and keep up per as usual. Yeah. I'm getting pretty close to hanging up the towel in MSF2. I play 2 other Hero Collector games daily, and I'm having way more fun elsewhere. But like you, I'm waiting to see how Battle World turns out. Clearly, they weren't master debaters. Yeah. As a non-American, it literally looks like you guys are one step away from idiocracy. Dude, we're there. We are there. But this game is losing its players faster than it's getting new players, most likely. Always subject to change. I don't know the stats. That's something they hold close to the chest, Flint. I don't know if they're going to be... what the amount of player base looks like. I mean, we've got people that get like a score of 1 point on events so that they can see how many people are in the event. They do that all the time. That tends to fluctuate and the number gets a little bit smaller, but it's not like it's plummeting or anything. The fact that people are still supporting Biden in his condition is sad. I mean, there's let's not get into politics. I'm sorry I went there, guys. It was just an experience I was going to share. New player count isn't good enough. Overall player numbers are going down. I think so too, Wonderful D. I don't think they're plummeting, but I do think that they're going down. That has been the case for 6 years. Yeah, and I still have, like, I still see people who have been here for as long as I have, you know? Because the new spenders won't be exhausted with all of Scopely's BS. That's true. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. They don't know what they're getting into. And so they've got the new player introduction price structure, right? To get new players in. And now they're switching to you can't unlock things free to play. So these new players come in and they see this Captain Britain thing. And as long as they're not paying attention to the content creators right now, they don't know that it sucks. They think that's just the status quo. They don't know how good it was for people to get sweaty and grindy and unlock stuff. And I think that's what Scopely wants. They get new players in and they have this new pricing structure. And I think it's going to be like this. I think we're going to go back to the motto of saying there's no shame in unlocking them on the second run. Because I don't see them maybe not doing it like this for every character release, but I do see them making legendaries and epics and mythics and whatever they want to call it. I do see them making them so challenging and expensive that you need to pay to unlock them on the first run as the standard for those types of characters. When you can see the Capital Games is bringing out new game content quicker in Saga, that's a real sign there's a problem with Scopely. I mean, it could be that Scopely is just putting all of their resources into Battle World, and it's going to be the most amazing game mode the world has ever seen, right? I don't think that's the case, but they could be putting a lot of their resources into Battle World, and I've got it all wrong, and they're actually working really hard to give me the thing that they want, but they encountered issues, and it's being pushed back. That is a total possibility. I hope that's the case. I really do. I hope that they're working really hard and that this Captain Britain thing is a one-off and that they want new players to come in and start experiencing getting grindy and unlocking things that are challenging to unlock as a free-to-play player, but possible to get there. Doing the same raids every day isn't fun. Adding a whole new set of raids we have to do with new required teams was BS. Rorix, that's the way that they are able to make every single character a must build is by cycling the duds through Spotlight. And Alpha Flight is definitely a dud team. I mean, if you're doing raids right now, you understand what a dud this Alpha Raid team is. Well, my alliance is rocking it today. In war, they're beat by like 6 different counters, right? That's not very scary in war. And in raids, you have to have a level, like if you're free to play, it's a level 100 G18 team or they won't survive. And right now that's what I've got. And I still lose members before taking a turn. So once again, it's structured so that you spend to get to functionality. Hold on, I'm missing things. They need a separate mode where all tags are active and let players craft away. That would require them to build something, King Sandbagger. I mean, something like that would be fun, I think. It would take a lot of work to get it right. They can't just throw everything into a pile and say, here, have at it. But, it would be kind of cool. Maybe they'll have portions of that in Battle World. They have been on a downhill slide for a while now. If you ask, certain people would say that they've been on the downhill everywhere. As a Canadian, we are just one step behind you to the south. All of North America is in shambles. Disappointing that the rewards in the new time heist weren't worth the money for endgame players. Lost opportunity. They were testing us with Captain Britain release, and based on the comments I've seen in Twitch chat, We failed that test miserably. This type of release method will be common soon. That's right, because as loud as people scream about how crappy it is, they still get out their wallets because the FOMO worked. The FOMO and the messaging was the part that bothered me. If they would have just said, hey, we're going to improve the Shuri offers a little bit, but we're planning on pricing characters like this from now on, and this is the way we're going to go. And we understand that you guys don't like it, but our metrics tell us that this is the way we need to go. Had they just been honest about it like that, I'd have been fine. And the messaging in those blog posts was like, if you don't get this now, you're gonna miss out. Like, that kind of crap pisses me off. That's sleazy used car salesman bullshit tactics, right? That's that, this deal is only offered to you right now. If you hang up, I'm not sure I can give you the same deal, sir, so you're gonna need to make a decision right now. I hang up on those fuckers right then and there. That's not the kind of thing I want to promote. On the topic of sweaty and grindy, I know it's not a popular event structure, but I love Blitz events without caps on points. As a free-to-play player, I can grind away harder than some people who don't want to and actually get a decent amount of rewards for the milestones. I wish we would have more of that. The problem with that, Gnomes, is that screen recording is a thing and people just blow that away. I agree. I think people could have a lot of fun doing those sort of Blitz events, and I'd be willing to just let scripters script or whatever, let them have fun. When I started playing this game, new characters were often released through Blitz leaderboards. Older players could do a couple of rotations and get a 3 to 5 star unlock for free, and free-to-play newer and mid-game players with similar rosters could Blitz 8 rotations a day and not even get the unlock. There's always something to appreciate about or complain about. I enjoyed the end game then, I enjoy it now. Yeah, I think that in the past, it was incredibly challenging to get that free unlock. I'd like to be at that point. I'd like to know that it's possible if you're the sweatiest, grindiest player, but it's unlikely. And then I would choose to spend and go a little bit further. But this, you're not gonna get them if you don't spend? Okay, I'm not gonna spend. That's an easy decision for me right there. That's it. And I'm not mad about it. Disappointed? Sure, but this is the way they want to go. It's the way the game's gonna make money. It's what if the alternative was to keep those release methods how easy they were, and the game tanks because they don't make enough money? Like, maybe that's the choice they were up against. We don't know. Those are metrics they're not gonna share with us. If they don't let Envoys playtest Battleworld, there is going to be a huge problem. Look at Sword Satellite. They didn't let Envoys playtest, and they forgot to add 10 floors. 4 piece at a time destroys them. In war, Alpha Flight gets smashed by 4-man out of time team with the best part of out of time team removed, Black Knight, right? And that's the same with the Ronin team. I always forget what they're called. The Ronin Tigra team. If they could do that, activate modes at will, that would be the ideal test server. Yeah, their test server is trash. I wish that from the start, they would have built a real sandbox style test server so that the Envoys could playtest the teams the right way. And when I say Envoys, I mean only Envoys. Like, only a very specific, it doesn't have to be Envoys actually, but it has to be a very small, very specific group who go in and test those and give feedback. A bunch of professional, real-world players who are serious and understand not only game mechanics, but the community itself. And that's why I think the Envoys are the premier choice for it. But they need to be able to go in and test those things. The reason I don't want it open up to a wider group of testers is because with a sandbox-style test mode like that, you would have players going in and immediately figuring out every counter to every team and then releasing that information to their alliance or to the public at wide. And so that kind of ruins some of the challenging gameplay that can be allowed. Envoys would, of course, do that as well, but envoys also understand or would be limited by NDA what they could tell, and they understand what they should tell to the community as far as what all the counters are and everything. You're still gonna get them showing that to their alliance mates. I mean, they would just play it and people would see it and you'd go, oh, that's the counter to it, right? There's no way to keep that from it, but at least they would have the NDA where they couldn't release that information until the proper time. So I think that's why they should have the envoys only in a proper sandbox playtest server, but they never did invest in enough money in the playtest server. So it's this build with the next patch in it. And you can imagine when there's only like 12 or 13 people, when you go in to play Crucible 2 out of 3 times, sometimes 3 out of 3 times, you go up against an opponent that didn't set their defense. They profit with uncertainty. I mean, Logan Release was the first BS step. They can counter the script writers by making it win or earn blitz creds, not just battle. Even when it's winning, the scripters can do pretty well. As long as you build a decent blitz roster, you can script it and still do quite well by getting something like, what is there, like 56 teams? You could probably average 50 wins. I mean, the script is doing the same thing humans are doing right now, right? Humans are just going tap, 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 tap. And that's what the script is doing. So it's gonna be the same thing. As a $500 a month spender, the Shuri offers have made me stop browsing the store. If I have to pay for specific things, there is no more space for impulse buys. Along with that, they can make it so the first team that comes up is always a loss, so you have to look through the options and pick the right matchups. I think that'd take the fun out of it, Zero. I wouldn't like that. I'd rather them just allow scripting. Anybody who has access to a PC can get an emulator with a script on it and run it. Everybody's on the same playing field as far as I'm concerned. Here's what they could do. Once every couple of months, they could just randomly look through. I'm sure that there's a way to look through and go, oh, hey, this person has been doing exactly precise mimicking of playing round after round of Blitz. Let's ban their account, right? They can see that the keystrokes are perfectly identical, which is a script. And so they could ban that account and just do that every couple of months at random and put out messaging that says if you're caught using a script, you'll be banned. If they wanted to. The problem is you're gonna piss off a lot of endgame players who run a script because they don't want to engage in the dog shit game mode that is Blitz. Yeah, Bendable, it looks like it's gonna, I'll be hosting the tournament. Well, unofficially hosting the tournament. It looks like it's gonna be me, Juicy, Rolf, Kieran, and Nemesis. And I'm gonna be building some scenes. I was gonna do that later today, but I got busy just talking with you guys. Being able to beat 3 million at-a-time teams with a Merc team shows exactly how trash their team designs are. I'm not happy with their team designs either. I'm not gonna say they're trash because I don't have the privilege of saying I've ever built teams, and I'm pretty sure I would do a worse job than they do. But I'm not happy with the creativity coming out of Scopely lately. I actually cycle through teams and try to win. Tap, 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 tap. That's right. And it's 4 button presses. I hate when people say it's 3 button presses. It's 4, man. It's 4 button presses. Don't believe me? Go to Blitz and count. Well, yeah, you wouldn't like that. You advocate scripting. I don't advocate scripting, Zero. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never posted a video advocating scripting. Nor are there any VODs of mine that showcase any advocation of scripting. So I don't know what you're talking about, Zero. Making Blitz more time-consuming is not the right direction. I agree. I would like them to get rid of Blitz, but there is a substantial portion of the community that enjoy the game mode, and it doesn't cost them anything to keep it in-game. Not that I would know, but you simply create 3 to 4 different recorded Blitz timing scripts and then run them at random for each run. Would get around that check. Okay, there's always the next step, right? There's white hats and black hats, and they fight each other, right? As soon as one person figures out how to stop it, another person figures out how to beat that, right? Funniest thing would be if Kraken's spent all the money on CB, but then the team sucks like Alpha Flight. Yeah, the team doesn't suck, Royalty, I'll tell you that much. It doesn't suck. Yep. I'm literally, there's literally another content creator messaging me right now saying they're thinking about quitting Marvel Strike Force. The sad state of affairs, man. The game's got good bones. It's got good bones, man. Just dump Blitz already. You shouldn't have to open the game multiple times a day in the first place. Yeah, that's not a metric they're gonna get rid of. They want people opening the game multiple times a day. More times you open the game, the more pop-ups hit you in the face, man. It doesn't suck in the test server at 7 yellow stars. Is it MG? No, I haven't heard from Mobile Gamer in a long time. I haven't heard from Mobile Gamer in a long time. The 3 new Illuminati members all seem great on their own. Raid, ISO 8 spendings. Let's go through the store. I haven't checked the store out, actually. I need to do that. I definitely need that. I need these. Ooh, I'll take one of these. There's my 3 items for today. Getting closer to that Green Gobby ability. Anybody in here I want? Mr. Fantastic! All right, I'll take a Mr. Fantastic. Sure, why not? I guess I should probably heart him on my roster too. I'm gonna have to build that team up eventually. I haven't decided if I'm gonna skip the team for now. I'll probably end up building the team with Iron Man. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with that team. I don't want any of those. And then I gotta buy these too. Dadpool Games rating with a party of 1. Dadpool Games deserves to be rating with a party of 100 right now, you guys. He's got some fantastic 1K view videos. I saw that, Dadpool. I saw that. He's on the hunt for 1K subs. Go find his YouTube channel and check it out. He's playing Helldivers among other games. In fact, Dadpool, and NATO coming in with a party also. Welcome to the Run 7 experience, y'all. Dadpool, contact me, man. If you got some free time today, I actually wanted to interview you. Scarfor, also. Look at, man, we're getting rated and rated and rated. Crazy. Dadpool, contact me. I was hoping to interview you later today. I wanted to talk about Helldivers and what's going on there in a quick, like seriously, it's probably gonna be like 10 minutes worth of questions, and I'll edit it down to 5 minutes and stick it into a video I'm working on. So I would love to interview you for that today, if you got time, my guy. I'm thinking taking the new members to DD7. That's kind of what I'm looking at too. Speaking of DD7, what is going on? Oh, Necessary with the follow, thank you. Thanks, NATO. Can we get shout-outs for all these people? Real crispy? Oh, good. I'm glad it looks good. I haven't done shit with it in months, man. That's something I was supposed to work on today was I want to reformat stream. So get some new scenes set up for stream because I want to switch over to streaming for YouTube and Twitch. And I was thinking about doing some different stuff with my overlays and stream and maybe switching this style to something else. I need to set up some new scenes for the recap, which is going to be a weekly video instead of a daily video. So I got to set up some new scenes for that. All right, I'm done with Strike Pass 3. I guess save my dailies because, wait, 16 hours it resets? I guess I could save these then, huh? This is the first time you've been able to catch me live? Really? Oh, well, congratulations. Not a whole lot going on. We're gonna do some war attacks and... Oh, and I guess I could go into a DD7, do a DD7 attack. What's up, Saini? So, since there's a bunch of people just joining us, I got some bad news. Got some bad news. My wife told me that she wants a divorce. She didn't really say that. She didn't really say it like that. Actually, what she did was she came home with a whole bunch of Ikea furniture and then left for work and had me watch the boys and told me I needed to assemble it, which is basically the same thing as saying, I hate you, I want you to die, I'm divorcing you, I'm leaving you for your brother. That's basically what that means, right? When you give someone not one, not two, not three, but 4 pieces of Ikea furniture and then walk out the door leaving me with a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old and telling me not only do I have to clean the kids' room, but I have to assemble all that shit? I have never assembled Ikea furniture before. I've never done it. I don't want to ever do it again. I got the bunk bed assembled last night. Just the bunk bed. It took me 2 trips to the hardware store. I had to get out a drill. I had to use a self-tapping screw because they design not bolts, but threaded rods with a sleeve that goes over it. And you insert that into the furniture, and if you fuck up and did it wrong, and you try to back it off, the sleeve comes off, leaving the threaded rod in the furniture, so you can't even take it apart. It's like you get 1 shot to get through Dark Dimension 7 and you don't have any heals. Only thing is, it's as fun as the second node of Alpha Flight raids, so you're getting double paved, man. Ikea furniture is the absolute worst thing you could possibly put on someone. That's why I'm quite certain that without saying so, my wife was telling me that she wants a divorce. That has to be what that message was, right? Why else would you give your spouse Ikea furniture in quadruple form and walk out the door? It was horrible. It was horrible. I assembled most of it to find out that I had to unassemble most of it and redo it. There's no words or labeling in the instruction. It is all pictures so that they can ship the same instructions to any country. That's why they do it. They're cheap and lazy as Scopely.
No, not at all. Not any
That's
fucking
right.
planet.
That's right, Mr. Hargrave. Don't ever try to assemble Ikea furniture. It's the worst shit there ever was. Oh my God. I thought it was like a meme or something. I thought all these people are blowing it out of proportion. They're not. They're not. I spent an hour and a half trying to get 1 screw in. 1. I ended up drilling it out and using a self-tapping screw instead. I said, fuck this. I'm never gonna disassemble this. If I do, I'm just gonna get a Sawzall and cut it up to get it out of this room. It was the worst furniture experience ever. We bought a bunk bed, 2 identical shelves, and an end table for like $12. Of course it's gonna suck. You can't buy that much furniture for that cheap and have it delivered for free. It's terrible. It is so horrible. Please, guys, please don't ever shop at Ikea. I didn't go to Ikea. I was busy working. My wife apparently went and she got lost in the store. Apparently they have like a maze of arrows or something. And if you want to get to the bathrooms, you have to go through like half of the store. And if you want to get food, you have to go through the other half of the store. And then once you get there, the exits are locked and they make you walk it backwards just to see all that shit again. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but apparently it's a horrible experience shopping. It's the worst experience assembling. And my wife knew it too, because she's like, here, honey, bye. Oh. Oh. My IKEA headboard does not connect to the bed frame. It just wedges in between the frame and the wall. Did she at least get the meatballs to eat after dropping off the furniture? Nope, no meatballs. I had to do the grocery shopping as well. If you can do Ikea, you can do anything. Now you can conquer the world. Yeah, I feel like it too. I got that bunk bed together. It's there, it's assembled. It looks good. I have like 97% assurity that it's gonna stay together and the kids aren't just gonna pancake each other, you know? Pretty sure it'll stay together. What's up, Fets? The arrows get you lost. The Ikea maze is the right level of hell. The meatballs are amazing. They got meatballs there? Oh, that's what she was talking about, the meatballs. Okay. The 8th level of hell. When you said the right level of hell, I just thought maybe you were European, you know? That's right, terrible. Maybe that's Aussie, I'm not sure. I've been watching a lot of Mad Max and I'm picking up an Aussie accent now. You are crazy, but everything is true. It's so terrible, man. It was just so terrible. I was screaming, fuck Ikea at the top of my lungs. And the kids would come in and they're like, Papa, are you okay? And I'm like, it's not your fault, boys, but you better just stay back. Like, it was not good. I would take Bluey breaks and just watch an episode of Bluey to like calm down and stop screaming curse words. Bluey breaks, it's totally a thing, guys. If you're having a bad day, just run off to the bathroom at work, break out some Bluey. They're 8-minute episodes. Just watch an episode. It'll put a smile on your face. It'll just turn your whole day around. You don't need to do like mindfulness meditation for 15 minutes. Just take a Bluey break. The IKEA meatballs are goated. Well, I guess I'm never gonna try them because I'm never gonna go to IKEA. Not after this experience. I gotta go back into that house and assemble those fucking shelves, man. I'm not looking forward to it. Your wife really gave you the hot tui, then dipped. Yeah, she did. The meatballs are made from meat of the people that got lost in the maze. What's a Bluey? Bluey! Dude, Bluey, you know. This is Bandit, Bluey's dad. Bluey and Bingo. And the mother, whose name I can't remember. It's like Muffin or something. It's not Muffin. Muffin's one of my favorite characters. But Bluey's like my new favorite TV show. They're 8-minute episodes. I'm on episode 50 of season 1. Hawked Bluey. Hawked Bluey, yeah. Thanks, Neversary. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm not giving up. I'm still here. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff going on. For those of you joining me, we got 2 deaths in the family in the past 2 weeks. And so my wife's making travel plans to go back to Oregon. My mom is moving in with me. I'm looking at changing my job. There's just a ton of stuff going on. And so I know it's better to be absent than to burn out entirely. So I am So I'm absent from MSF. I'm doing my chores to make sure that the Alliance is happy with what I'm doing. But that's about it. Should I perma-kill this Korg? I don't know if anybody else comes in. Do any of the nowhere people, do they drop in? Or should I perma-kill Korg? I don't know, you guys pick it. Bluey in case you can't get a blowy, pretty much, yeah. Bandit's the, oh my God. If you haven't seen Bluey, go watch, I think it's like episode, I wanna say it's like episode 48. It's called Teasing. It's like episode 48, 49, somewhere in there, but it's called Teasing. And the kids are teasing each other, and the mom says, hey, you shouldn't be teasing each other. And they say, but Dad does it. And Dad goes, Bandit, he goes, no, I don't. And then they do this replay of all the ways he teases the kids. And oh my God, I was taking notes. It was so funny. Best episode so far. And there are some really good episodes, man. If you have kids and you want to know how to tease your kids like a pro dad, go check out Bandit in the teasing episode. Man, that is the GOAT dad right there, 100%. Thank you, One Pride. Yeah, I was my wife's uncle and my mother's husband both had some serious medical issues that they've been fighting for a very long time, so it wasn't anything super unexpected. My uncle went quickly, but that was the way he wanted it to go, and he had great amount of time with good health with his family before it happened. And then my mother's husband has been battling cancer for a long time. They were down to the experimental medical treatments and stuff, and so he finally said enough is enough, and basically chose to just let go. But my mom's in good spirits, and she's going to be moving in with me and staying like 4 nights out of the week with me, and then the other 3 nights out of the week with my sister. And so I'll get to spend some time with my mom, which I haven't been able to do since I was 16, I think. I haven't really got to spend any kind of time with my mom since I was 16. So I'm hoping to kind of reconnect with her at some level, and more importantly, I want her to spend some time with her kids. So with her grandkids. So what do you think? Should I go after Korg? King Sandbagger, subscribe to tier 1. Freaking amazing, King Sandbagger. Appreciate that very much. All right, I'm taking out Korg. I don't want him to revive. And then I'm gonna go after Emma. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Well, that was lame. That was lame. I thought for sure he was a dead man. Okay, well, we're gonna rewind some people here and just keep focusing on these guys. Let's take the opportunity to build up my cooldowns, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to do when we're serious about Dark Dimensions? I probably should have gone after that vulnerable right there. I could have double tapped on it. Oh well. Oh well. Who's dropping in? Oh wow, we got a BTS and a Weaver. Let's focus down Beta Ray Bill and wait for an opportunity to like thunder punch a Weaver. Doesn't my team have 100% accuracy because APOC's on the field anyways? The apple of my eye. Hope you're good, mate. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Shane. Shane from 3088 Gaming, everybody. Be sure to give him a like and a follow and a subscription and all that. There's the shout out. Keep Weaver ability block stun as much as you can. All right, I won't hit her unless it's going to do something good. Yeah, that's it. Nevisary, they're no longer suffering for sure. Yeah, we'll put some bleeds out there. Lots and lots of bleeds. And a rewind on everybody. Whoop. That's good. Nice. And let's, this is a raider, so we're just gonna nuke anywhere we want.
Hey, Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping?
Oh, we can turn the music back up a little bit, huh? I'm gonna skip the thrift shopping song. I like it a lot, but I don't want something else. Ooh, here we go. Maybe this is inappropriate for so recently talking about the afterlife. But it's a positive song, and we're keeping it positive here today in Marvel Strike Force Land. That's right. We don't care how hard Scopely tries. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. You can't make me, and you can't make me pay for your shitty tunes either, Scopely. All right, let's ability block this Weaver. That's right, suck it, Scopely Original. You're not gonna do anything but a basic from now on. Let's not hit BTS. Let's keep going after Beta the Ray Bill. Oh God. Not Beta the Ray Bill. He's a pretty cool guy. Beta, BRB, we're just gonna call him BRB so I stop doing that. Let's put some bleeds on BRB. And let's slow a couple of folks. Need to focus BTS, he has huge damage. Okay, let's put an ability block on BTS. And get some rewinding there too. Let's see, if we hit here, the splash damage will hit all 4 of them. And that'll work on both those guys. There we go. Weaver looks like she does not have an ability block, so we're gonna put it on her. There we go. And we're gonna see if we can't clear her out of there with a good basic. We'll go in here and bounce around on that BTS, hopefully through stealth. I don't remember if Pav does through stealth or not. This is a raider, so it's not gonna do me much good. We'll basic into that. Lots of negative effects there for some good damage. Basics for the next wave, okay. Have you tried Lurk It? Really good to negotiate money for streaming their games. Red zone coverage of the Envoy tourney, yes. That's gonna be me, Juicy, Rolf Karen, and Nemesis. Are the 4 of us are going to try and cover that. And I'm hoping to today set up some new scenes and stuff for it. That's the plan anyway. All right, let's see if we can get over to that BTS. Come on, hit him. There we go. It wasn't as great as I'd hoped. I need a big ult here. I need a big ult. Yeah, I think so. I think Rolf, Kieran, and Juicy were fantastic last time, and I think Nemesis is an underappreciated member of the community who really knows kit mechanics, and I'd like to kind of bring him into the limelight. So right away, I asked him, I said, hey, I can neither confirm nor deny that there will be another tournament, but if there is, would you like to join me? Because it was before the embargo released. All right, I'm gonna try a chain attack because the special and the rewind would be nice, but it's not gonna do me a lot of good here. Come on, hit that BTS, he's almost dead. Here, come on. Come on, take him out, let's go. There we go. Let's get some slows on these guys. Let's go here so it gets that BRB over there in the corner. And then we're gonna put bleeds on this. He's gonna take a turn anyway, so let's put the bleed on him. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, my APOC's gone. That looks like it's gonna be it for today, folks. There's a stun, doesn't stick. There's another stun that will stick. Oh, it didn't land. Didn't matter, still out. Oh well, we got through a lot. All right, we'll bring that music back down. Sorry, just rocking out there for a bit. Dailies or dailies? Well, it's actually the first night place. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelt it right. That's how it's actually spelt. It's a name. Do I have enough to heal? I might have enough to heal these guys. Not quite, because that's 250, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna core. There's no reason for me to core through this node because I don't have the mission 3 characters ready yet. In fact, let's go take a look at them to see what we're needing to do. These are my mission 3 tunes. Let me see what I got in city. Yeah, I got 1, 2, yuck, 3. I got 3 city tunes. So I'm thinking Peter B. Parker and probably Spider-Man Noir are gonna be the first ones I get, right? Is there a difference? These are looking the same. This one's ready to go, I think. And that's the same there. Let's take a look at, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it, I hate it when it does that. There we go. What's she got? Oh, okay, so Penny or Peter, it's gonna be the same. Which one should I do? Yeah, Spider Society is crazy expensive, but they're also a really good team. Starting and finishing city is the same thing. Peter much more important? Okay, Peter it is. Peter it is! And then Noir, which has a different thing, so I'm gonna be shopping for that. What do I got for orbs around here? Nope, I'm not spending on that. And then I have Vulture and Ghost Rider, which I don't know. They're characters. They're characters. I don't know how that's gonna go. Gonna go do some war tax real quick. I love Peters too, Rich on Chips. I do. Peters are fun to play with. I love giving myself stuff I know I'm gonna clip. Well, that's not working. That's a broken button. Are you gonna work now? Nope.
7, you got a hat redemption.
Not gonna work. Oh, a hat redemption.
And now you get to wear a wig.
And a wig. Doolum resubscribing with Prime. Thank you, Doolum. You're freaking amazing. Appreciate that. You, Doolum. I don't need your. I need a hat to keep this wig in place. There we go. Ugh. All right, let's go find some war attacks to do. Because the buttons don't work. All about the half-mast after that comment. Oh. What's up, Doolum? You ready to defend your title next week? Everybody's been asking me if I'm gonna be red zoning the tournament, and the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I will be pushing back into content again here soon. Speaking of content, I do plan on producing a video tonight if I ever get around to it. If I can get the damn Ikea furniture built, then I can make a video tonight. That's gonna take me a while though, apparently, because it took me an hour and a half to put in one screw. Gonna kick the asses of these douches who have been practicing. Will Doolum keep his shirt on during the tourney? Who knows, man? Is this a video about how to build IKEA pieces? It should be. Oh, whoops, damn it, I did the wrong ability. Dang it. I did the wrong ability there, that's not good. They don't have a Logan. Never mind, I didn't do the wrong ability. I accidentally did the right ability. Okay. How to reach 7-star wardrobe. Yeah, we can make it a tier list too while we're at it, huh? I can't rewind him. Guess I'll do this. Put some more bleeds on him. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea. Should Dorky pre-order a new set of headphones and/or keyboard before the tournament? 100%. If Dorky doesn't rage, then that probably means he's gonna win. Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this guy because I know what Super Scroll's gonna do. All right. I think I got this one. Can we play the Hulk smash clip? Your money's still on Pathfinder? I don't think so. I don't know how it's gonna go this time. Well, they're playing with the Illuminati this time around. So it's gonna be a whole new ball game, right? How's the Illuminati gonna affect things? Go do my war attacks since I got alliance mates in here spying on me now, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, so I better go do some war attacks. Duelam, if you're still around, I might, if you got some free time sometime today, I wouldn't mind doing a quick 10-minute interview with you as well. If you've got time, I don't know. I don't know who to interview, but I wanted to interview somebody, and I was thinking about either you or maybe Benny Westside to talk about the Shuri offers briefly. For those of you just joining me, the recap is going to be moving to a once-a-week video, but it's going to be a longer video, and I'd like to include at least 2 short interviews, one with someone from Marvel Strike Force and one with someone from a completely different game, talking about what's going on in the wider world of gaming. But it's also going to include all the stuff that the recap had, but I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on it. I'm going to go into a little bit more depth on what you need to do for events. I'm going to be giving some opinions over certain situations. I'm going to be going over what's being talked about on Reddit, and I'm going to be talking about some of the best videos of the week as well. Ultimate Gamer Hype interview. That's not bad. I can do pretty much any time on Wednesday. I work from home that day. Well, it'd have to be tonight and probably later today, like in a couple of hours is what I was thinking about. If you're busy, it's fine. I'll find somebody else. But I wouldn't mind, because then I can also, since you're the previous tournament champion and the tournament's coming up this week, I can ask you some questions about that and hype the tournament a little bit in the video. So I thought that would be a good fit. But I hear Benny had a really horrible experience with the Shuri offers, and that's kind of being talked about a lot right now too. So maybe that it's one of those two is what I wanted to do. Should get a weekly life lesson quote about farts from Taco Shooter for every recap. That's not a terrible idea. Taco Shooter sends me clips from everybody every day. Like, I get at least 2 Twitch clips sent to me from Taco Shooter every day. I don't know if he's trying to get me to like come back and make more content or what. I'd be more interested to see a tournament like this with Pat, Juicy, Nem, Athame, etc. Right, but they can't allow non-voice into the tournament for multiple reasons. Actually, they have actual legitimate reasons why it's never going to be open to the public at this point, or at least anything like this style. Maybe someday they could facilitate a player-run tournament where they could they could manually inject 8 players into a player-run tournament and let them go with it, but they can't do the test server one, so. I wouldn't say never. Ooh, Doolam says I wouldn't say never. Trust me. Go into the bathroom break for a bluey break. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take a bluey break. 8 minutes in the bathroom. That's all I need. Manually inject. Yeah, manually inject. Exactly. I think I could do like a Mercs for Money into this. Probably would work, I think. I think Mercs for Money beats this team. Well, I don't know, Doolam. Like I said, I haven't been in the Envoy server in like a week. But last I heard, they were saying that they could not do a tournament without people signing the paperwork in the Envoy. So, I mean, maybe they could facilitate an actual live server tournament. That would be kind of cool if they could manually place people like that. That'd be neat, but I don't know. I think I just run this on auto and just keep selecting Peter B. Parker. I think that's how this works, right? It takes a while, but finally he'll die and then you can get the rest of the team. Meanwhile, they just keep beating up on a panda. And if not Peter B. Parker, then I'll go for Pav, I guess. Remember, this is the company that forgot to add 10 floors to tower. Yeah, no shit. I have zero faith in them to complete anything properly. Oh, let's go. Greatest war offensive team ever with Logan's newly level 8 ability. I finally got his level 8 ultimate. I don't know what it's gonna do. Gonna change anything. There, get back to Peter. Let's go. The safeguard should be dropping off any moment, and then we'll be able to do things to them. Painful, horrible, disgusting things that we want to do to Peter. It's generating 1 ability energy, right? I thought it said 2 ability energy. Did it go from 1 to 2? Is that it? I don't know. I'm playing the match on auto because I care that much. We'll get him eventually. Eventually, we're gonna make that Peter go limp. There's too many opportunities for terrible, terrible jokes. Too many opportunities for bad jokes here. All right, they're starting to whittle down. I think we're getting close. Once Peter goes, then the whole team starts to fall. Yours and mine and the goddamn truth now. Uh-oh, that's a lot of bleeds, man. That's a lot of bleeds. Get her, Logan, get her! Beat up on that teenage girl, you old man with claws who's indestructible. That seems like a fair fight. Yeah, it was full Spider Society. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we got it. I think we're okay. There we go. Got through it eventually, right? Oh, you're pushing for it? I thought they told us to stop asking. I'm just, all I do now is just, I put in my recommendations for who I thought should be brought into the program and remind Lori to pick up the pace, because they're still on a freeze right now. Like, there's like half a dozen people whose request was accepted, but not finalized. You know, it's crazy. I think I can like Eternals this, right? I think there's an Eternals team that rewinds this and blows it up pretty good. I think this one. I think this works. I don't know. We'll find out. They took 6 months to remove a red dot. I still have a red dot, Rorix. They still have it on my mobile. It's still there on the events tab. It's driving me nuts. I don't give a shit if you want me to pay for Captain Britain. Remove the fucking dot. If you can't do that, you certainly don't deserve my money. Let's get rid of this red goblin if we can. Whoops. He wasn't supposed to die that easy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let's get rid of, I think this should get rid of Carnage. There we go. And now I don't have to worry about him getting speed, so we should just be able to play this on auto. You're wasting your event energy, probably? No, I thought about that. It's not notifying me about the event energy. I know, because of all the things I do in Marvel Strike Force, getting rid of red dots is like at the top of my list. There are the red dots that I have just accepted are always going to be there, right? Like I'm just not gonna open up orange orbs. But when it comes to the events tab or the milestone tab, I habitually remove all of those red dots, and it's not working. I should be hoarding campaign energy. Go to events, Illuminati energy, Shuri event. Okay. I don't remember it actually happening on the emulator. It was just on my phone. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it was, I don't know. Oh, it is. Okay, events. You're talking Panthers Legacy? Or Illuminati Assault? Illuminati Assault. Oh! I didn't even know this was here. Look at that. Is this where I get Shuri orbs? Where do I get Shuri orbs from? The last node is gold orbs. That's it? Are you kidding me? Let me guess, it's all auto. That's been live for, well, at least I'm not missing out on anything then. Oh, I didn't know. Wow, I really thought I was looking. I guess I clicked through all the other stuff. Let's see how tough this one is, huh? These event rewards are total trash. Why am I playing it then? You know what the best part of this is? It's new content for Cleaning Agent. Looks like I'm playing in potato graphics mode too. Chapter 2 of this campaign node is where you get the first shield. Free gold is free gold, that's true. I could use free gold. Oh, this is a great song, guys. This is a great song right here. This song needs to be played at least 5% higher than the rest of the songs. Yeah. I was so in love with Mariah Carey when I was a young man. Oh my God. Mariah Carey and, I forget her name. Not Britney Spears, but the other girl that was out at the same time. Genie in a Bottle. God, why can't I remember her name right now? Later, she went on one of those shows. One of those singing shows. Christina Aguilera, thank you guys. I knew somebody would get it. Yes, Christina Aguilera. I bought a life-size cutout of Christina Aguilera, and I took it to the local fair, the local county fair, and walked around with my arm around Christina Aguilera all day. It was quite fun. People looked at me like I was crazy, but I had a good time. But Mariah Carey always has a place in my heart. Mandy Moore was hot. Mandy Moore was hot, man. But she was too churchy for me. She was like super goody-goody. That kind of makes her more hot in a way, right? Like you kind of want to defile that, right? Mandy Moore was hot. I liked Britney Spears for a while. Mariah Carey had just the right amount of crazy, right? She was a spoonful of crazy. Then she went and married Nick Cannon and it kind of ruined it for me. I'm like, I don't want to go there now. But Britney Spears was way too much crazy. I did, however, think she made a comeback when she went on How I Met Your Mother and showed that she had some acting skills. I'm not gonna say she was a great actress, but she did a lot better than I thought she would on How I Met Your Mother. Did some self-deprecating jokes that I thought were very funny, and my approval rating of Britney Spears went up a lot after that. But I don't know. As soon as they shave their head, I'm like, no. If you don't have cancer or head lice, you don't need to be shaving your head. No. And so it just went downhill from there. I didn't do anything with the cutout. I just walked around with it. That was it. Who's Tyone Boz? Who's that? Uh-oh. We need to go look at stuff. Here, let's put this on auto while we go look at stuff. Somebody said something that I don't know what it means or who they are, so we gotta go figure it out now. Who is this? Tyone. Why are my caps locked? Tyone Boz. Who is this? I don't recognize her. Like, she looks familiar, but I don't recognize her. Like, what was she in? Oh, that's the wrong one. Who is that? She's from TLC? Oh, okay. Oh, that's Left Eye or whatever. And then, oh, TLC? Okay, that's where, okay. I don't know. I hated that song Waterfalls. I absolutely hated the song Waterfalls. Everybody else was nuts over it. I can't stand it. It's the most depressing, boring song. Why would you ever want to listen to that? Hey, let's talk about how horrible life is. That's a terrible song, man. If you want a negative song, listen to this song. Yeah. This is how you sing a negative song. The Weird Al version is much better. I bet, man. Weird Al has a way of making a great song even greater. Dude, I'm Fat was the best. That was the best. All right, so what do I get for this amazingness? I get 80 shards of a gold orb, 300,000 gold right there. That's nice. What do I get for replaying the match? Like, that's my first time rewards, right? Uh-oh. Panthers Challenge 1 requires Black Panther Shuri. Not happening. Not happening, Scopely. No, you can't have my money. 80 shards of a gold orb, guys? Times 7. What's that equal? What's 80 times 7? I don't know. See what we got. Hey, let's do it. Maybe we can unlock Shuri with this one, right? Here it is. The unlock we've all been wanting and waiting for. Here it comes. Ah, not quite. Hey, 10 shards though, man. That's really good. I bet I'm further along than most players. I didn't even get enough for one gold orb? What trash? That is a crazy good pull, man. A 10 on a core orb? Yeah, that's a crazy good pull. That's no joke. That's a really good pull. Man, the average of 9 is so heavily weighted by the jackpot drop. It's so heavily weighted by that. Come back 3 more days, I'll get another gold orb. Oh my god. I really don't feel bad about missing out on spending that event energy now. Look at that, I got 200 shards of a gold orb with that. And look, if I put on my script blitzer, whoops, let's do this. There, orb opening scripter. This is how you open orbs, baby, just like this. This is how you run a script. I will advocate for this kind of scripting. I have no idea how many times this is gonna run, but we can chat while the orbs open. Because it's this or war attacks, and I don't really feel like doing war attacks, man. This is just LD player. It's just LD player, and I recorded myself opening up a couple of orbs, and then you put it on repeat for however many times you want the orbs to open. I don't know, Daddy Rorks, but if they want to kick me out of the envoys for showing this, then they're happy to do so. I'm not even going to complain. It'll showcase what petty, pathetic company this is if they want to kick me out. I'm not causing them any problems in the envoys, believe me. Last I checked, there's other people causing them way more problems than me. Oops, it got out of cycle. Got going too fast. There we go. I need to go through and make a better script, or I could run it at a slower speed, actually. Hold on, let's do this. Let's just stop it. Let's go here, we'll go into the settings, and we'll slow it down a little bit, run it at 0.8 speed. How many, what's that, times 10? That's 189 times. Wait, I think it loops twice. What's a half of 189? Something like 50 plus 40, like 90. Oh, okay, 96 times. There we go. We'll just do it 90 times. And I think that's about right. There, so it'll run slower now, but it won't screw up, because if the game lags and some other window is open and it's clicking, like you saw, it clicked on one of those icons and it gets off, and sometimes you'll get stuck in a loop where it won't go back. So if you run it slower, and it'll adjust for the game's lag. Open 100 orbs button, it's really not complicated. Rorix, I have to believe that if it was really that easy, even Scopely could figure that one out. So I doubt it really is that easy. Thank you, Kevin Sandy. 94 is what I was supposed to go for. If I could spam times 10, I would be fine, but it lags too much for me to spam it. Yeah. That's... I don't see how there could possibly be any sort of a competitive advantage to me opening orbs this way. I don't see how this could possibly negatively affect another player by me running a script to open orbs. And that's why I have no problem showcasing this, showing it off. And if Scopely wants to say, you can't do this, you're breaking your terms of service, we're banning your account, we're kicking you out, thanks for pushing me over the edge, right? Thanks for giving me the nudge I needed. Grab Grass wants to see war attacks. Grass wants to see war attacks. Okay, we'll go see war attacks. As far as we know, the issue is just the server pings and opening 100 doesn't ping the server any more than opening 19 or 10. I don't know, Daddy Rorix. Like I said, if it were so easy to just make it open 100, then I'm pretty certain they would do that. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll come back and I'll go do war attacks as soon as I get back. In the meantime, I'll let you guys watch a fake ad. Are you not receiving the respect you feel you deserve from your friends and coworkers? Is the missus unimpressed by your performance? Do you suffer from small TC penis? Don't fret, my friend, there's hope for you yet. Introducing Scopely offers. That's right, by simply maxing out 1 or 2 credit cards each month, you too can enjoy the pleasures of a massive TC penis.
My husband's TC penis used to be so small, but then he found Scopely offers, and now his TC penis is massive.
There you have it, folks. Anecdotal evidence of success. So if you want to swell your TC penis to epic proportions, buy Scopely offers today.
Side effects include bankruptcy, foreclosure, divorce, plummeting credit score, loss of friends and social life, loss of respect from your children, stress, anxiety, self-doubt, hair loss, ulcers, thoughts of suicide and depression, and in some rare cases, anal leakage.
Skinny Matthew, that's a question for your wife, bro. That's a question for your wife. Sorry, I like being clean. Gotta some sanitary wipes because I don't have a bathroom out here. Okay, let's go do some war attacks. Let's do my war attack. That's not war attacks. Oh, geez, I should probably do Sword Satellite too, huh? Don't I have until the 8th to finish up Sword Satellite? I just go outside and pee on a bush. Gnomes, yeah. I just don't have a bathroom to wash my hands, though. The anal leakage is what deters you from buying offers? All right, go into the hangar. What's this? I guess I could sack this or something? What do you use to beat this? Could I use? They're kind of slow. I was thinking like APOC Infinity Watch, just to get rid of the Super Scroll. I'm so outdated on war attacks and stuff. I have no idea what works and what doesn't. Does anybody know what works good on this? I could gamma APOC it, but I think that's like overkill, right? Will Superior 6? No, I don't want a Superior 6 that. That's the opposite of what I want to do. Yeah, okay. I'll just gamma APOC it then, I guess. I think this is overkill, I think, if I remember right. Got it charged. We'll go here. Go here, get that super scroll a little bit. Make sure Namor goes away. I need to steal all those positive effects for the rest of my team. There we go, that helps. And I don't think I can stun him, but I can stun him, hopefully, maybe. He's got deflect. We're gonna try it. Oh, it landed, all right. We got it. We got it, folks. The positioning is wrong. Positioning is for people who care. Really need to not. Oh man, he's gonna go. Okay, that's okay though. We'll let him go. Oh, there he goes. That's trouble. That's trouble. Come on, Doom, take a turn and die this time, would you? Give me that. Yeah, he didn't die. Oh well. I think we'll still get there. Maybe I should have specialed into Doom and rewound him. That would have given me time with APOC to hit him. But I'm worried that my special would have, you know, tripped him up or whatever. Well, that sucks. Now I gotta beat the leader that way? We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping APOC has this. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, we're good. I think he came away from that She-Hulk attack with more health than when he started. Oh, A-bomb over She-Hulk is the way to go? Okay. Last night I fell asleep holding a water bottle and dumped it on myself in my sleep. You ever do that? Fall asleep with a drink in your hand and dump it on yourself? I fell asleep watching The Boys, man. I got through season 2, started season 3, sorry, I can't count. Started season 3. Trying hard to get through The Boys, get all caught up. There's actually a lot of good shows and movies and stuff to watch right now, only because I have a backlog, not because they're actually producing really good stuff to watch, but there's a backlog of stuff. Already used my Nowhere team. Let's just try and blow something up. Look, can I use like a P-Force on this maybe? No, I don't have P-Force to use. That sucks. What about this? What about this with X23? Let's just do Weapon X and see if she's on the Weapon X roster. I think she is. Now, she's really small. I just want to see how this plays out in conjunction with this team. I doubt it's going to work. How's the new season? Don't think I got through season 2. Season 2... Dude, The Boys is really dark. It's really dark. Everything's depressing. The only time you ever get an episode where the good guys finally make some progress is always the season finale. And it's dark, but I mean, it's a really good show, but man, there's so much graphic violence and stuff. Have I watched Shogun? No, I haven't watched Shogun yet. I want to. That looks good too. I'm trying not to hit that Shang-Chi. There we go. Now we can go hit him. Oh, he had trauma. Damn it, that was stupid. Let's just we'll do this. He should die. Should die now. And then if I can get, oh, Omega's gonna be stunned or ability block. That's no good. What a waste of that attack. Can hit you, and at least get a double tap, steal some of your health. X23 not terrible. Maybe I should build her up with the abundance of gold that Scopely gives us to work on peripheral luxury characters. I could spend some of my massive amount of training orbs, because Scopely just pours those on us like crazy. Yeah, this team's gonna die. Probably could have played this differently and won, but I don't think I don't think that had a chance. X23 likes to dodge. Okay, that's why she stays alive. Think if you had ability blocked Misty, you would have been okay. Right, that's right, because she takes that turn and she goes after Omega Red because he's the biggest one. I mean, at this point, I could leave Omega Red the same and I could build up my Sabertooth bigger than him and make that stop happening. But that... I don't know. That kind of feels like shitting on the carpet to cover up the smell of piss. If that makes any sense? Let's try. Can I try New Warriors? Does New Warriors work? Oh no, New Warriors won't work because I dropped what's her face. You know what? I could do like a New Warriors Black Knight. Why not? Why not? Don't tell Juicy. Gonna piss him off. Don't invest in a 3-year-old team. If you rewind Sean with LDS, you can still control Sean before he kicks your face in. Okay. Wow, this is working? Okay. I didn't really think it would be that effective. I mean, I thought I stood a chance, but I didn't think I was gonna blow him away like that. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay, it worked. Living for the weekend. There's a super scroll over here that somebody left. Is there another counter for Spider Society that's not Mercs for money? What do you do? What are you guys doing with that? Royalty, I don't care. I don't care. My alliance says I need to get in 10 attacks. I don't give a shit where I do them. Undying. Oh, that's right. That's right. I know the team. I've got the team. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. All right, let's do this. Target Peter B and hit auto if I remember right. We're gonna get rid of that revive right there because I can. And then we're gonna go back to Peter B. Ooh, Doom got pushed already, wow. Slow all these guys. With trauma. Time platform, excellent. Everything going well. We're gonna get rid of deflex off of Parker here. Oh, I guess they don't get rid of deflex when you use that, huh? Because it's unavoidable. You can spread this. Didn't get the ability block spread. How come I didn't get an ability? Oh, because Zim got rewound or was delayed anyway, huh? That's too bad. That's okay. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Oh, we throw it on auto and see what happens here is what we got to try and do, huh? I don't know if we're gonna make it this time because we didn't get to spread that ability block. Hella don't get her shit together. There's a good heal. There's Peter B. Parker's out of there. Let's get Pav out of there because he does a lot of damage. Very impressed that I know Greg's kit. Well, Greg was around back when kits were reasonably sized, and I paid attention. I'll start paying attention to Battle World kits if Battle World ever makes its way here. Here we go, the Spider Society team doing most of the damage to itself. That's 100%, Zero. I gave up. I just don't try anymore. It's too hard for me, and I don't have the passion like I used to. I'm mostly just here to hang out, have a good time, and play. I don't want to play at that competitive level like I used to. All right, so it looks like it's sort of working. We're getting there. Strategist house summoned by competitive. I don't know if I'm actually smart enough anymore, Zero. I'm having serious cognitive problems. I've tried some medications and things and nothing's really working. So I don't know if I got the chops to hang with some of the people anymore. My memory does not work as well as it used to. And I think it's probably just old age, right? Like my vision is getting worse. My body pops and crackles when I move. I make noise when I sit down. And I'm getting older, and I'm not a doctor and I haven't really studied it, but I imagine something like that is your brain probably functions that way to a degree too. You get older and you lose cognitive function. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the money to go to a doctor and find out if I have ADHD or any of those conditions, but I recently tried a slow release of Adderall for 2 weeks, and that was a disaster. That did nothing for me. It gave me horrible headaches the entire time I was on the medication. Didn't improve my situation at all. And so I immediately went off of that. Have I tried Scopely offers? Yeah. Yeah. And I try to eat as healthy as I possibly can, Zero. That's a part of it. Maintaining a good diet. Just keep up. Give your body the nutrients it needs to grow and function the way it should. And that's why I don't push myself to burnout making content and stuff, because I'm already at my wit's end. What can I do about extreme? Do I have anything in here for extreme? Superior 6, that'll work against extreme. Yeah, vitamins and minerals and stuff, yeah. No, I really, honestly, I wanted to try some of those medications to see if they would have an effect. I was hoping that they would, and then I could be like, oh, okay, I maybe have a condition and I should go see a doctor and have it properly treated. But I took the medication and absolutely there was no benefit whatsoever to it. Later, Rorks. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I'll try and have fun with the Ikea. Really looking forward to going back into the house and doing that. I gotta go make lunch for me and the boys here pretty soon. We could try blinding. Let's blind. Yeah, let's do a blind. I don't have to worry about Gambit for a while.
Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money maker. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money maker.
Oh, me, oh my. You getting yours, baby, I get mine. Little crazy is what I like. Never seen a party as a waste of time. We running.
Yeah, I might get the chainsaw ready to go if I have to put those shelves together and they give me as much trouble as the bunk bed did. And that bunk bed was trash. It was such trash. I was so pissed. Total bad parenting, just screaming curse words throughout the whole house.
Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money maker. Shake your money, shake your money, shake your money maker.
Well, Forge already did his trick, so that was kind of pointless.
Shake your money maker. We running and we running the show.
Okay, let's go on Nightcrawler here. Some people can take regular vitamins and process them, but others need other vitamins to be able to actually get the vitamin processed into their bodies. I don't know, I used to feel like I was pretty clever, pretty sharp. I used to be that kid in school that if I would have applied myself, I would have done really well. But I was always bored with the schoolwork. It never challenged me. It wasn't interesting. I could do all of my homework in class, have the second half of the class to just dick around with my friends. And then when the tests came around, I was usually off skipping class or something. And that's why I got bad grades in high school. But now, I don't know. And then the other thing is, there's some really smart people in this community who play this game. Some savant level intellects. And when you compare yourself to those kinds of people, it can dishearten you, you know? I'm not saying that's an excuse for not competing, but sometimes you start to lose perspective because I'm watching the best players. I'm interacting with and talking to the best players in this game. They are some smart people. That school experience is suggestive of ADHD. I have serious focus issues. You guys know that, right? Can't concentrate on anything. That's why I thought maybe a regimen of Adderall would help me to stay focused. And with that focus, I could then retain the information better. But it didn't help me focus. I didn't retain anything better. I didn't feel any different. In fact, all it did was give me massive headaches all day long. And so I tried that for a week and a half and bailed. Decades ago, I had the memory of an elephant. I could tell you what I did 3 months ago on a certain day. Today, memory is mush the next day. Yep. Yep. I wouldn't say that Othello or Romeo and Juliet are worthless aspects of knowledge. There's lots of lessons to be learned from those stories. But I do believe that the public education system could be teaching our kids a lot more foundational knowledge in a much better way. You know? Like right now, We should be teaching younger people, in my opinion, computer science, skills like typing, advanced to basic mathematics, linguistic skills, multiple languages. These are things that you can use in the real world. And then when you get out of high school, you as an individual decide if you want to take that foundation of skill sets that you've learned in high school and apply them to starting your own business, advancing your knowledge in a specific field through college or trade school, or if you want to maybe take a different route altogether, serve your country in the military, you know? But I think there are a lot of things that we do teach in high school that are somewhat a waste of time, but at the same time, you do need to be teaching the arts to some degree. You do need to be showing that young people can learn from alternative means like poetry, like art. You know? I mean, it could be with artificial intelligence out there, with robotics, with computer programming and stuff, there's going to be a lot of jobs that go by the wayside. And it might be that the arts and entertainment industry becomes a primary field for income. And if you don't teach kids how to speak and how to communicate and how to express themselves creatively, then we're going to be left with Midjourney bot making pictures for us. Basic finance would be a great thing to start putting in so that kids understand the student loans that they'll be facing when they get out of high school. Because of questionable decisions they had to make. I hear that a lot too. I hear that a lot. I'm not in the military. I was unable to serve. They didn't let me in. And I don't have firsthand knowledge of that stuff. So I don't like to talk too much about it because I just don't know. But I'd be very interested to hear about people who have served and their experiences serving in the military. Compound interest 101, baby. Yeah. Teach them the difference between high and low risk investments, how to flesh out their portfolio, how to save for the future, how to avoid debt, what the difference is in when you borrow money between interest that is deferrable and interest that compounds and interest that happens immediately. Explain to them how balloon payments on mortgages work, right? Explain to them how to unlock Shuri. That's important. That should be number one right there. Because honest to God, I don't know. I don't know how to unlock Shuri. I used to work with a veteran organization and they had horrible war stories about what they had to do. As a Marine, the worst part was eating the crayons all the time. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you'll never be and to convince me that finance isn't taught in public schools because population that understands money is more difficult to control. Oh, you think they don't teach finance because a populace that understands money is more difficult to control? It's kind of like when somebody figures out a great counter to a team in war, they want to tell their alliance, but not the rest of the player base because they want the advantage. When wealthy people start understanding how to make wealth really easily, they don't tell people, they don't share that information because they want to make the wealth and not have to compete against other people. Knowledge is power, guys, in every form it comes in. Two more attacks. What can I do? Let's see what I can do against this team. I'm just gonna throw some stuff at it and see what happens. Oh, Oh, hey, there's the 4-piece out of time. Can I go find an Alpha Flight someplace? Is there an Alpha Flight somewhere? That's the same room I was just in, wasn't it? Armory. I could War Dogs this. I'll come back and War Dogs that. Let's see what happens. I'll War Dogs this while I look for an Alpha Flight. It's a pretty big punch up. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. That Zen guy has one on defense. I understand finances. I just choose not to do well with it because life. I don't have the self-restraint to do well with finances. This isn't gonna play the way I want it to play. This absolutely isn't going to play the way I want it to play. I don't have an offense up. I have death-proof defense up and immunity over here. Let's steal that. This might actually kill her on accident. Yep, she's gonna die, and it's gonna trigger her. Damn it. That sucks. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. We're not gonna make it! We're not gonna make it! We'll keep the attack, though. They certainly understand they just know teaching is about volunteering their time, and that is rewarding, not about paying their bills and making a decent living. All in on Vol was my best chance. Well, who knows? We might still get there, but I think Vol's gonna bring her back. I don't think I can get through Vol, man. I don't think I can. Jeez, that Vol's a wall. Yep. Well, let's kill her then. And that way, we'll kill off as many as we can, and then hopefully Vol will I'll just die. And then it'll just be Vol and Beta Ray Bill left over. Nope, she's gonna bring them all back to life. That was shitty. I was hoping they'd kill me off before then. I'm not gonna G19 my War Dogs, man. That's the wrong Wakandan. It's the wrong Wakandan if you want to put G19. Wrong Shuri. Okay, well, I guess I know where my last attack is gonna go. Actually, the only reason why I stopped volunteering my time at the veteran organization was because the CEO started showing signs they were against the LGBTQ community. Were they showing signs they were against the LGBT community, or were they actively trying to go against the LGBTQ community? Because one is their opinion, which they should have the right to. Even if it is an opinion I agree with, it's an opinion. If they're still treating the LGBTQ community equally, they can hold the opinion that they disagree with them or even dislike them. That's their opinion, and they should be allowed that. But if they are actively trying to segregate, diminish in some way, or using their resources against the LGBTQ community, then I would totally understand that's a bad thing. They were throwing out homophobic people, including myself and most of the others. They were throwing out homophobic people. Oh, you mean they were throwing out the term homophobic? They were throwing out slurs and stuff. Okay. Yes, if they're allowing their opinions to mistreat another human being, that's totally wrong. Totally wrong and unacceptable. There's a lot of people and things and ideas that I disagree with. I'm not going to disrespect or treat those people any less because I disagree with the way they want to choose to live their life. Because I want the freedom to live my life the way I want to, without being diminished in any way, shape, or form. I think as long as you're not hurting another person, you can hold the views you want. Let's use this team against this team and see what happens. You Doolum, I don't need your That's shitty. That's pretty shitty, Prison. I'm sorry, man. I've been down this road before, and nothing is changing. Please help me up. Don't shoot me down. My third second chance, but this is true romance. Help me up. Don't shoot me down. My third second I don't need to revive anybody just yet, so let's see if we can focus on Vol. Ooh, that's not gonna go well. I shouldn't have done that. I forgot Beta Ray was gonna. I didn't know Beta Ray was gonna do that. Well, at least I've got the revive, which I'm definitely going to need soon. Oh, that was stupid. She had safeguard. We'll cleanse at least. Get out of here, Vol. Or take another hit or two. Let's use this here. There we go. That's what we want. Kaylin HS with the follow. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Also, your partner is a veteran. We'll thank them for their service. I appreciate that. Just installed LD Player and opened my first 1,000 orbs. May the Lord bless you for helping me do Scopely's job for them. You're welcome. You're welcome. Am I playing in the upcoming tournament, Killshot? No, I'm going to be doing the rundown red line coverage of it. Me, Juicy, Rolf Karen, and Nemesis are going to be in the booth covering that one. That's the plan anyway. And, oh yeah, also, I'm doing another charity stream. It's going to be Friday. I believe Friday. Let me check. Yes, Friday the 12th, the day after the tournament, I will be doing a charity stream. It will be a 4-hour charity stream, not a 7-hour charity stream, but it'll be 4 hours, and there are going to be lots of giveaways that the company is giving me some awesome, not merch, gear. Not like clothing, like equipment that I will be giving away. Some really cool Elgato equipment that I'll be giving away during the charity tournament, the charity event after the tournament. So the tournament on the 11th, charity stream on the 12th. I haven't yet decided what I'm gonna be doing as far as milestones go. I mean, obviously you guys can donate to, it'll be for Games for Love again. And you guys can donate and get entered into the drawing for the equipment, but there will also be milestones for however many donations we get. I'm not gonna do the 9 million Scoville chocolate again. I will never, ever do a spicy food eating thing again. That messed me up for a month. No joke, not an exaggeration at all. I was really screwed up after that one for a long time, and it took me a long time to get back. In fact, to an extent, I would say that I never fully recovered my digestive tract from that one. And I won't be shaving my eyebrows or anything on my face again. I might do like shave my head or hair, but I mean, my hair's already short, so that really doesn't work. I could do a chest waxing again, but my wife does not want to do it. So I would have to rip it off myself, which is what I ended up doing last time because she didn't pull hard enough. And that hurt like hell, but she doesn't like inflicting pain on people, and she really didn't like doing that to me. And so she doesn't want to do that. So we're gonna have to figure out something else to do for it. But we're gonna have a charity stream this Friday, and it'll involve Games for Love. There's gonna be a lot more giveaways. It's gonna be a shorter stream with a little less pain going my way. Would you do all minion war attacks? I would do all minion war attacks right now if you guys wanted me to. If I had the energy, I would. I don't care, because I don't care about war. If you live close to Cincinnati, I'll do it for gas money. Well, I can't afford to pay you the gas money to come on down to Texas. Did I scream, "Oh, Kelly Clarkson"? No, not like that, no. There's a video of it. There's a clip of me getting my chest hair ripped out. It's probably in my Twitch VODs under those clips. There's a clip of it. That hurt, man. That hurt so bad. The ripping the chest hair out doesn't hurt, but when you fail to get it off, it hurts. It hurts a lot. I guess I could do tower. Some tower. What's this? Floor 26, the Wakandans. I don't want to do, I don't care. I know there's orbs to be had here. I'll do it in my own time. Have Valley come down and spar with him in a judo face-off. My studio's not big enough. Besides, he beat the shit out of me, dude. Yeah, you were there one Friday. Oh. Okay, everybody, I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for the likes and the follows, the subscriptions, whether they be yours or Prime's. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna get to work tonight and try and make a video for YouTube. Hopefully I'll get it done tonight. I gotta get some Ikea furniture built first. But remember to stay positive. There's a lot of negativity in the community right now. A lot of people quitting Marvel Strike Force right now. A lot of people just throwing in the towel. They're disgusted with the direction of the game. You don't have to be one of them, but you don't have to stay here either. What you do need to try and do is stay positive. Always keep moving forward. If you reach the top of your mountain, find a taller mountain. It's always about the journey, not about getting there. Achieving things in Marvel Strike Force is fun.
Shit game mode. It needs to
Blitz is a dog shit game mode, that's for sure. It's not about achieving your goals specifically. It's not about what you get. It's about getting there. And if you're not having fun getting there, then what's going on? Because believe me, when you get Captain Britain, there'll be another character after him. You know, when you get Logan, when you get APOC, when you get Super Skrull, there'll be another character, and that goes on and on and on. And if you don't enjoy that journey, then you're probably playing the wrong game. So play a game that's fun, be good to yourselves and others, and just try and rise up. Have fun over Frosty Osties. I'll see you guys later. Bye.